Does the word Ruach in Genesis chapter 1 and verse 2 really refer to the Holy Spirit? Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Biblical Languages and Literature. I'm Dr. Dost, here with my faithful pal Milo. Before we get started, please be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and click the bell to be notified when I publish future videos in this series. In certain translations of the Bible, the Hebrew word Ruach is translated as spirit in Genesis chapter 1 and verse 2. Let's look at the Hebrew text for a minute. In Hebrew, Genesis 1:1 says, Bereshit bara Elohim et hashmayim ve'et haaretz. When God began to create the heavens and the earth, comma, and then in verse 2 we read, V'haaretz hayata tohu vavohu. And the land, some people say the earth, but I think land is a better translation here. And the land was, as one of my teachers used to say, messy shmessy. It was a barren wasteland. And then the Hebrew continues, V'choshech al pnei tehom, and there was darkness over the face of the deep, let's say, the ocean water. And then at the end of verse 3, we find the clause that we're interested in today, where it says, V'ruach Elohim merachefet al pnei hamayim. And the wind of God, or the Spirit of God, was hovering over the face of the water, or over the water. So the question is, what does the Hebrew word Ruach mean? In the Hebrew Bible, the word Ruach can just mean wind, and we see examples of this all over the place. In certain passages of the Hebrew Bible, it is the Spirit of God that gives people the power or enables them to do the tasks that God has for them. In Ezekiel chapter 37, the vision of the valley of dry bones, the Spirit of God is a life-giving force that resurrects the nation of Israel. Now, I just want to point out that Ezekiel, in this passage, has a prophetic spirit, and through his prophecy, the spirit of prophecy that God has given him, he speaks into action the work of the divine spirit, the Spirit of God. And so just like in the Targums, you see that the spirit of prophecy and the Spirit of God kind of go hand in hand. And it should not escape our notice that in this passage, the Spirit of God is doing a recreative act, very similar to Genesis chapter 1. And so while it is understandable why Christians might read Ruach Elohim in Genesis 1:2 as the Holy Spirit, we have to keep in mind that the traditional Christian understanding of the Holy Spirit is a bit different from how ancient Israelites understood the Spirit of God. For which reason, Genesis chapter 1 and verse 2, V'ruach Elohim merachefet al pnei hamayim, probably needs to be rendered, the Spirit of God, lowercase s, his creative force, is what is hovering over the face of the water and about to give birth to creation. Well, if you enjoy these sorts of videos, whether you agree with me or disagree with me or are just unsure, please be sure to subscribe to the channel, click the like button, ring the bell, and share this video on social media to help spread word about the channel. And don't forget to check out my Patreon page.